Hi everyone, it's Jenny and Preston again. So we want to talk to you about CPR for an adult, not an infant. And so we have Preston here. We also have my husband Paul. He's with us today. And what questions do you have, Paul?
Okay, so what do I do whenever I come across someone that's in cardiac arrest?
Well, the first thing you want to do is establish whether or not they're actually in cardiac arrest or if they've not just fainted or something like that. So the first thing you want to do, again, is to establish whether or not this is the case and they actually need CPR. As you want to try to establish some responsiveness by saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Hey, someone call 911. Paul, you go call 911. Give me some help." Okay, and so you're shaking the person, they're not responding at all. Let's say their color is gray, they may be a little diaphoretic if they've gone into cardiac arrest. And so Paul has already called 911, so that's good. Thank you so much for doing that, Paul. And so now you've gone through all the steps. You've tried to feel for a pulse. There is no pulse. And you're going to check that radio pulse right here on their wrist. I couldn't do it on Preston today, no arms. So you just want to go into the steps of CPR. So on an adult, you're going to, it's about in the center of their chest, a little bit lower than nipple line. And you're going to put the heel of your hand here. You're going to clasp your fingers together. You're going to get over your victim, and you're going to use your body and give them 30 compressions. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And this is too high. I can't do effective chest compressions. You want to keep your elbows straight over your victim and give them 30 chest compressions. Let's say we've done 30, and then you want to use your hand here to tilt their head back, using your fingers on that bony prominence right there. You don't want to cut off their breathing at all. So you want to do that, and then you're going to pinch their nose with your index finger and your thumb, and then you're going to give them 2 quick breaths. In that first breath, you're checking to see if the chest rises and falls. If the chest rises and falls, then you know that breath was effective. You got that one in okay, and so you go ahead and give them the second breath. Then you go back into chest compressions again. And it's 30 compressions to 2 breaths. Keeping in mind, you want those breaths to be quick, no more than 5 to 10 seconds, and back on the chest. So that is the steps in CPR, chest compressions 30 to 2, and you'll do that for 2 minutes. And if you do 30 compressions to 2 breaths, then that is 1 set, and then 5 sets equals 2 minutes. So there you go. You have it. You have saved another victim. So thank you so much for coming in.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and make another phone call here.
How's that?
I don't know.
Is that silly enough?
Oh, you know what?
Wasn't on?
It had the little SIM thing on there. It didn't even record. The little SIM.
You are kidding me. And we were so good, too.
Ah!
Oh.
Okay. But you know what? That's part of it. Okay.
Okay,
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, hang on a second. I gotta.
So why don't you get your cell phone instead?
Yeah. I wanted to see that.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get yours.
Okay.
Yours is right.
All right.
Hang on just a second. Hang on just 1 second here. My back is starting.
Do you really want to say a bald person with no arms and no legs?
No.
Because
I stopped being zany.
you don't want to offend anybody who has maybe lost their legs or lost their arms
Or bald.
bald.
Okay, so what do I do? What do I do when I come across someone that used to be in a magician show that was cut in half And then he goes into cardiac arrest after being cut in half. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I won't say anything else.